Yo, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to do things a little bit different for One Piece 1020 here. I kind of want to just talk about what goes on in the chapter and just have a bit of a discussion and just lay out my thoughts. So, this won't really be organized or anything like that. This will just be certain things I want to talk about with One Piece 1020. Cause I've been reading, watching One Piece since the Toonami days, and what's happened in this chapter hasn't happened in a long time, since I think Skypiea basically, and that's Robin at least being able to show off in a fight, right? But before we get to that, I really want to discuss Yamato. I love her fruit. It's a mythical type. It's like this mythical wolf. I looked it up in Japanese lore. It's kind of like this wolf that could transform into this mythical creature. Um, and it's a really cool fruit. It looks cool. Her design looks great, and I like her Namuji Glacier Fang. I like that she's got this kind of blast breath similar to Kaido, and it's really cool. Which, honestly, guys, I really want Yamato to join the crew. She would be perfect, literally perfect. Like, not no joke. Sorry to those who love Carrot. Sorry to those who maybe wanted her, but Yamato, honestly, I would rather her than Carrot. I think she looks better than Carrot. I mean, just being honest, that side boob is crazy. But yeah, I really want her to join the crew. I think she'd be a formidable person to have on there. So that's her, right? And now we get Oda spending some time, just like he did with Frankie. We're getting to spend some time with Robin and Brooke, right? And the whole thing basically starts out with her hallucinating, but she was pretending that whole time. And throughout this chapter, I really do like the back and forth between Brooke and Robin. They really, like, when they talk about having such a terrible, like, basically shitty past, and how they relate in those ways, and how he should, you're kind of like me in that sense, because I rode on a boat for 50 years, with my dead companions, thinking about them. So I know where you're coming from, Robin. And we get a couple more pages. We get this weird weapon, this Yudo sleeve swing weapon, which has a dog running in the back of it. And it has the pug smile fruit, and it's this fire weapon. Oda is I'm telling you, man, Oda is something else. I will never be amazed at how this guy can create so many unique, weird characters, especially in Wano with all these smile type of fruit. But they're running away from Black Maria and stuff, and we get this cool move that I never even thought about that Robin can use, and I actually tried to remember if she ever did. But she creates a spider net with her power, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, I really wish Robin had a little bit more interactions, because I forget how creative her fruit can really be sometimes. So yeah, we get that. And Brooke uses his little ice soul move to kind of go through the Wanudo weapon, and it works momentarily. And then we get them about to fall. Robin drops Brooke, and then he basically chills the floor out, and she's able to land. And then we get Black Maria kind of making fun of basically trying to get to Robin, saying she's the devil child. No matter what, people are going to betray you. I feel bad for you. That Sanji guy put you in this position. But Robin comes back and says, after being provoked, that no, like, he's a kind man. You don't know what it means that Sanji relied upon me for help, as in someone like Sanji. And then she goes on to talk about him being the wings of the king of the pirate. Someone like him relying on me for help means a lot. So what you're saying is a bunch of BS, because Sanji, I mean, if Black Maria wasn't a woman, this would have been over with. Let's be real, right? He's over there fighting Queen now as a wing of one of the King of the Pirate, which is facts, right? And I don't want to get into this, but people talking about Yamato being strong. But if it were Yamato versus Sanji, I'm gonna be real. I think Sanji's winning, like, for sure, because I do believe, you know, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Like, I still think those are like big three, period. You know, but that's just my opinion, because if we go along with portrayal and what we know, then I just think it's gonna happen, and Oda is gonna make it happen, even if he doesn't, you know, make it so prevalent right now. But anyway, right? You know, that's a whole different topic, because Yamato's strong, right? And so is Jinbei. You know, now who's stronger than who? I don't know. Jinbei's definitely formidable. He's a former warlord. But yeah, I just think with Jinbei and hopefully Yamato, they're just gonna have people that will be able to deal with commanders, like straight up, like Yonko level commanders easily, and then Luffy will be able to deal with a Yonko, basically, or you know, Admiral, something like that, right? So yeah, I just think the power dynamic in the crew, I think this will be a good thing, because we'll have more people on the crew that can fight, like legit fight. And even Nami having Zeus kind of makes her somewhat formidable now, because she's able to at least defend herself and put out like actual damage, you know, to people that she'll be going up against. So, and also too, can't forget, ever since Dressrosa, we know Usopp's got observation haki, and it looked like a really advanced observation haki, because he was able to like sense them through the wall. So Usopp's coming up too. And oh, look, the crew's really coming up, right? I mean, Frankie beating what's his name? God, I forgot his name. But the Triceratops guy, or whatever dinosaur he was, but beating him by himself, that's huge, you know. And Frankie, he's had a lot of gag fights, but we sometimes forget he's powerful, right? But anyway, going off tangent, right? We get her doing her Gigantofluru attack, right? And it's basically a bunch of hands, and it's an image of herself behind her. So she's about to go crazy, right? So I really do hope Oda, and I think he will finish off this fight, because we just need a little something from Robin, because I've thought about it, and it has been a really long time since we've seen something from Robin. So if he finished off with Frankie, I think he will with Robin. And holy hell, I forgot that Caribou was even with these guys. I forgot Caribou entirely. Like, I'm really trying to remember, but Caribou has been this on and off character since Fishman Island, man. Like, I completely forgot that he's kind of sort of been in a predicament to where now he's here in Wano with everybody else. I completely forgot about him. It's so crazy to see him like still here. But yeah. And then we get Momo crying, talking about, you know, everything being tough. What does he say? He's like, but Luffy, during the escape, I could only watch as Kimimon and Kiku. Hold it in until later. You're still the leader here. Don't start crying before we're done. None of this is finished until I smash Kaido. You don't have to be harsh to him, Luffy Taro. As a response. And then he basically tells Momo to turn into a dragon and take him back up there to where Yamato is at. Now, when he takes it back up there, I'm assuming Yamato's gonna be defeated. Who's gonna help Luffy? I have no idea. Now Yamato could still be alive, right? I mean, Yamato's not gonna die. Kaido's not gonna kill her daughter, or, you know, however you guys, daughter, son, you guys know what I'm talking about. She's pretending to be Odin, so she sees herself as a man because Odin was a man. But technically Kaido's daughter, but yes, his son, right? We'll see what happens, because I don't think Yamato and Luffy together can beat Kaido. I think they're still gonna need help, and I don't think Luffy's gonna be beaten down again and that would make it what, maybe like the third time. I don't think it's gonna happen. So, well, it'll definitely be interesting to see where this leads. I still think someone, I don't know if Zoro's gonna come back up there or what, but you know, we'll see what happens. But it's definitely gonna be interesting. Yeah, but I wanted to have this discussion because it's good to see Robin getting that attention fighting wise. It's just cool. I'm not that big of a fight head when it comes to anyone that isn't Sanji, Zoro, like Jinbei, I guess Frankie. Like, not everyone is going to have a super serious fight like the monster trio is, right? But it's good to see that they're at least participating, and because at the end of the day, when things get serious and we get to, you know, the point where it's just this all-out war with the One Piece, like, everyone's got to be fighting for real. So, yeah. I also, again, really love Yamato. I'm praying she joins the crew. I think she, like, her being in the crew would be awesome. It would just be awesome. 3 female characters. She looks great. Her ability is cool. She's a devil fruit user. She's definitely formidable. She knows Ace. She's fought Ace. Like, man, it'd be crazy if she wasn't, I'm gonna be honest. So, but yeah, just want to have a little discussion. Let me know topics you guys want to talk about the chapter, or just, you know, what you think may happen in the future, 121 and beyond, or 1021 and beyond. So yeah, man, signing off. Thanks, guys.